Hello and welcome to Simple Stories in English. Paloma is a near perfect child. She just has one problem that threatens to take over her life. Paloma is a worrier. She worries about everything, from school to shopping to the clothes she wears. Paloma reaches out to her mom, who realizes that she needs more help than she can give. So Paloma meets with a therapist. At first, she is worried, but after time, she begins to develop confidence, and her worrying subsides. I hope you enjoy Worried. There is a girl named Paloma. Paloma is a pretty and polite girl. When people see Paloma, they think that she is a perfect child. But Paloma has a secret. Paloma is not perfect. Paloma has a problem. Paloma is always worried. She worries about everything. She worries about her schoolwork. She worries about being sick. She worries about getting up on time. She worries about being alone. She worries about her clothes. She worries about the weather. Paloma worries about everything. Paloma spends all day worried. She is never okay with her life. When she is in the car, she worries she will have an accident. And so she puts on her seatbelt and checks the door multiple times. When she is in the supermarket, she worries about getting lost. And so she is always very close to her mom. When she is in school, she worries about being wrong on her work. So she is always asking her teacher questions. At first, the worrying isn't terrible. Paloma breathes and focuses and moves forward. But with time, the worrying is more and more obsessive. Paloma decides to talk to her mom. Mom, I have a problem. Yes, dear. What's your problem? Her mom asks her with compassion. Mom, I am not okay. I am always worried. I don't want to do anything because I am always worried. I don't want to talk to people because I am worried. I don't want to go to the store because I am worried. I don't want to do my schoolwork because I am worried it will be wrong. But I am also worried to not do my work because I want to be a perfect student, Paloma admits. Dear, these worries are normal, her mom responds. Don't worry. Mom, when you say don't worry, I worry more. Honey, there is nothing to worry about. But Mom, when I brush my teeth, I worry about cavities. When I swim, I worry about fish. When I visit the doctor, I worry about dying. When I travel in a car, I worry about accidents. I am so worried that I don't think about anything else. I am always worried, and I can't take it anymore, Paloma cried. Paloma's mother listens attentively. She notices that her daughter is very upset. Paloma's mom wants to help, but she is not a professional in this area. She doesn't know how to help Paloma, so she makes an appointment with a therapist. The therapist's name is Philomena. Philomena is very patient and understanding. She listens to children all day because she is a child therapist. Philomena is an expert in child psychology, and she wants to help Paloma. Paloma is worried about her appointment with the therapist. She is worried because she doesn't know Philomena. Paloma imagines a strict woman in an ugly white office. She is worried because maybe she has a horrible mental problem and there is no cure. She doesn't want to go to a mental hospital. When Paloma enters Philomena's office, she is more calm. First, Philomena has a pretty smile, and she doesn't seem strict. Second, Philomena's office has toys and crayons. It is a comfortable space and not intimidating and ugly. Paloma sits with her mom on a couch. Philomena sits on a chair near the couch. Philomena asks questions, and Paloma responds to the questions. Paloma likes Philomena's tone of voice. Paloma feels good and talks about her problems. Philomena listens. She doesn't interrupt. She doesn't give instructions to Paloma. She just listens. Paloma talks and feels good. She doesn't feel worried. In the next appointment with Philomena, Paloma draws. She draws some of her worries and talks about her drawings with Philomena. Paloma feels good with Philomena. She feels that she can talk about her worries, and when she talks about her worries, they don't seem so big. Paloma has 2 appointments each month with her therapist. She likes to visit her therapist. In the appointments, sometimes they color, sometimes they paint. They play with puppets or dolls. Paloma talks. Philomena listens and asks questions. Philomena is always patient and attentive. Filomena never says that it's silly to worry. Filomena doesn't believe that Paloma is silly for her worries. After visiting with her therapist, Paloma feels happy. She is still worried, but her worries don't control her life. Paloma has more confidence. When she brushes her teeth, she doesn't think about cavities. When she is in the car, she looks at the trees, and she doesn't think about accidents. When she visits the doctor, she doesn't think about dying. At school, Paloma talks with other kids. She is still a little worried, but she doesn't allow her worry to control her. She thinks about her sessions with the therapist, and she is confident. Paloma's mom notices a difference in her daughter. She notices that her daughter is more happy. She notices that her daughter smiles more. Paloma's mom also learns from Filomena. She learns to be patient with Paloma, and she learns that the phrase, "don't worry," is not a good phrase to use with Paloma, because when she hears "don't worry," she only worries more. Paloma is not perfect. In the past, she worried about being perfect. But now she is happier and she has more confidence. She feels good about her life.
The end.
Thank you for listening. You can find this story and more on my blog, smalltownspanishteacher.com. If you would like to support the show, please follow the link in the notes to buy me a coffee. See you soon with another simple story in English. You can find a transcript of today's story as well as other stories and learning and teaching aids on my website, smalltownspanishteacher.com. This story was an original work by Camilla Given. Any resemblance to stories by other authors is purely coincidental unless otherwise noted. If you have an idea for a story or a story you would like read, feel free to email me at smalltownspanishteacher@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of future episodes of Simple Stories in English.